Hello, Andrea St. Amand here. I'm laughing because I started the last live video and forgot to plug my microphone in. I do have a new microphone, so if anybody's watching and you cannot hear me, let me know. I can stop or do something different. Self-doubt. I want to talk about the demon of self-doubt and why am I calling it a demon and why am I calling it a death knell? So here's why it's a demon. What is a demon? A demon is designed to turn you away from yourself. A demon is designed to take you off your path. And this is going to be a little bit, thanks, Lauren, you can hear me, great. This is going to be a little bit maybe hard to get your head around, but demons, like if we work through them, they're actually giving us something to work through so we can get back on our path. So when I say designed to turn us away from ourselves, we have an inherent, it's our birthright, we have an innate connection to source, to God. And I know the word God can be a trigger for a lot of people, so I want you to put your own word onto this, but God, the universe, source, spirit, Christ, Mother Mary, whatever it is, we have the ability to connect with any ascended master, Buddha, that we feel connected to. Self-doubt is the demon, and put any picture on it you want. That's the demon that comes in that says, no, you don't. No, you don't. And if you think you have a connection directly to source, that's somebody lying to you. That's somebody like it's not real. That's the demon of self-doubt. And of course, self-doubt shows up in like all these more mundane, everyday ways. Like, I really want this new job, but I don't have the skills. I can't do it. I really want to pursue this new business, but I can't. Like all the I can'ts, all the am I really good enough? Am I deserving? Because so much shame comes in on a lot of stuff too. Self-doubt is a demon. And you know, guys, I'm not fond of labels at all. Generally speaking, when we're labeling ourselves, I am all about labeling a demon. Because if we put a label on a demon, we're going to call it for what it is, and then we can stick it in a box. And self-doubt is the worst of all because it's insidious. It actually, it comes in everywhere, and it's going to come in the rest of your life forever and ever. It's just going to show up in many different forms. But self-doubt, if we have an inherent natural connection to source and the universe, then a demon wants you to turn away from that, right? And that's what self-doubt does. Self-doubt turns you away from your own divinity. It just does. And so then why am I calling it a death knell? Well, a demon then, the demon of self-doubt, it's a death knell to dreams. Because you might have a dream and then the demon kicks in and it's like, no, you can't do that. That's for everybody else, but not for you. Yeah. So how many times have you had that? How many times like, well, she has that or he has that. Why can't I have that? That's the demon of self-doubt. Kick it to the curb. Now acknowledge it for what it is and get rid of it. I'm making it sound easier than it is, but know that you have within you the power that this is a demon. It's designed to turn me away from my natural amazingness, my own connection, and I'm not going to play that game. So a death knell literally is that bell tolling when someone has passed. What happens when your dream dies? What happens when love dies? When you don't trust love? When you don't trust that you can be with the person you love? When you don't trust that you can have a relationship you want? When you don't trust that you can have the money and the job and everything you want? All of that is the demon of self-doubt coming in to infiltrate your mind. And it was revealed to me for my own visionary purposes. It might look like something very different to you, but for me, self-doubt looks like a very dark gray. It's gray, it's not black. It's a gray, heavy blanket, and not like fog, because I love fog. It's a very gray thing that actually can seep into you. It doesn't just come around you like a blanket, it gets inside of you. And I was told the other night from my connection to spirit that self-doubt, that demon, is the underlying cause of most disease. Wow. So all of us are experiencing self-doubt, but we can experience it on less and less and less and less levels. And we can actually use it So what's the solution? That's where I'm going to now. What's the solution? Why do we have to keep wrestling this demon? The solution to self-doubt and how do we use it in our favor is to like, okay, there's this dark, heavy blanket over me, this gray, heavy blanket that's preventing me from seeing my truth, that's preventing me from getting to where I want to go. What's actually preventing me? What is actually preventing me? Because the opposite of self-doubt is what the demon will tell you. The opposite of self-doubt is cockiness, or you're a narcissist, or you're going to be a jerk. Like, you think you can do that, you're going to be like, nah, nah, nah. That's still the demon talking. So the true opposite of self-doubt is a very humble confidence. A humble confidence that no one can take away from you. So when you trust your higher self, when you trust your intuition, when you trust source, that demon of self-doubt can't block it. It can come in and help you in another area. It might be telling you it's time to get knowledge, because knowledge is a great antidote to the demon of self-doubt. Now, I don't mean knowledge where you're just constantly seeking and seeking and seeking, but I mean, if you're trying to venture into a new area, you need knowledge, you need guidance, and you need facts, and you need tools, and you need knowledge. So sometimes self-doubt comes in to prevent you from being an imposter, because there's a lot of fakes and imposters out there, and none of us want to be that. But we also don't want to be victims to this demon of self-doubt. So if the demon of self-doubt is coming in, is it telling you this is actually something I need to go get some skills at so I can conquer this bitch, this jerk? So there's several ways that you get knowledge. There's several ways. You can't do this alone. This is why the idea of like mindset